What's up, y'all? Flip here, EUC Chronicles, back with another goodie. How's everybody doing? All right. I heard y'all loud and clear. But before we get into that, let's just talk about what's going on in the video first. All right, I'm not in this video at all, not an inch. Well, maybe just an inch, but I'm not in this video. This is my son, and we are out for his very first sort of off-road trial ride. He's never been a fan of riding off-road, even on the grass. He's been on nothing but on-road riding ever since his unicycle journey has began. So now that he has his Falcon and he's a little bit more confident riding off-road, I didn't even tell him. We just started riding around, and I just immediately went for the trails, and he followed behind me like a champ. And then after we're done, I was like, hey, congratulations, you finally rode off-road for the first time. You know, I didn't want to go too crazy or take him anywhere too technical because he's not there yet, but he did very good in this video, and I'm very proud of him for doing that and holding it down. But we're definitely gonna take him to the other side of the track where there's some way more technical trails back there for him to try out his skills. But he liked it, he enjoyed it, you know what I mean? So that's all that really mattered. But yeah, man, so this is gonna be a very short video. I just wanted to come and tell y'all, I heard y'all, I got y'all suggestions, I went through them, and I've narrowed it down to 3 wheels right now. 2 wheels are definitely off-road design wheels, and 1 wheel is just kind of checks a box that I've been itching for. It's not necessarily an off-road wheel. Could I ride it off-road? Sure. But anyway, so let's just get down to the meat and potatoes. First up on the list will be the NOSFET Aero. I mentioned it already in the previous video. They are selling like hotcakes for like $1,000 to like $1,300, which is a great price for what I need it for. Like I said, I'm not riding long range at all. I'm not doing anything of the sort. I'm just gonna be out on the trail, busting it down, you know what I mean? And the NOSFET Aero would be great for something like that. It's basically, you know, just like a Falcon, just a little bit upgraded. Instead of going 30, it says it can go 34, but even 34 could probably go a little faster than that. Not that I would ever push it like that, but I just want the headroom for hitting jumps and you know, doing boinks and things like that. So the NOSFET Aero is definitely on the top of the list for price, convenience. There's a bunch of them out there for sale, and they're all floating around the same price, so it's easy to grab one up. Now the second one wasn't necessarily on the list, but everybody who mentioned it was, you know, it had some strong feelings that this would be the perfect wheel for me, and that would be the Emotion V14 Pro. And I went to look. Obviously, you know, the V14 Pro is the newer model. Emotion's not even selling the original V14 Adventure. I tried to look for it just to see if I can get it for a cheaper price, because the price is up there. I think it's like $2,600, $2,700. So it's definitely an investment going for that wheel. You know, it's $1,000 less than what I paid for the V13, but it is definitely something that everybody who did suggest it would, you know, felt really strongly that it would be a perfect wheel for me and designed for what exactly I'm looking for as far as riding off-road, doing tricks and all that. Now the third wheel, like I said, this is not necessarily an off-road wheel, but we're looking at the price point and we're looking at what you can get for that price point, even though I don't trust this wheel with my life. But 2 of my guys in my unicycle group has recently purchased this wheel, and they are really enjoying it. I didn't even think about this wheel until they got it, and I started looking at the specs. But the Gold Race has to get put on that list, and only not for any off-road capabilities, even though I'm sure you can get away with it, like I said, but mostly just because it answers and checks the box of there's a bigger battery, 3,800 watt hour battery. It can go faster than my V13. Like I said, don't trust the wheel with my life, so you know, there's that part of it. But for $1,800 for that wheel, I mean, it basically kind of goes up against the Panther, you know. I mean, if Panther has another, I think it's 4,600 watt hour battery or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, but it just gives me the opportunity to ride further without worried about any range anxiety, and that's something I've always kind of complained about with the V13. It just didn't have that range, and I know it is 10 pounds lighter. You know, it's 103 pounds where the V13 is 113 pounds. So that's the only reason why it's on this list. Now, I looked at the F13. I don't believe in King Song for something. I don't know. I just don't have. Don't have any experience. And not that I don't believe in it. I just don't have any experience with a King Song wheel. And you know, the F18 definitely, as far as an off-road wheel, could be a nice match. But I've never ridden one. I've never been close to a King Song wheel. So you know, that's the only thing about that. So those are the 3 wheels. You guys let me know. I'm going to be pulling the trigger at some point. So you guys let me know below if you have any other options, anything I should look into. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. Flip EUC Chronicles. I'm out.